Let's see here. Can you see me? Maybe you can. Hey, how's it going? It's your Uncle Phil, Furious Rally Sports. And here for the first broadcast of the spring season. And it's Payson Seymour. The Indians come to town and to take on the Augusta Southeastern Suns. I'm going to roll down my window a little bit so you can see me maybe a little better, huh? I don't know. Is that going to work? Maybe. I'll have to put it back up, though. It's a little cool today. Opening day, cameras look real good. Everything's looking real hunky-dory at the moment. Real happy with it. Talk a little bit about both teams here while I have the opportunity. The game will start about 4:30, so we got plenty of time here. Regarding Payson Seymour, they come into this 2-5. And I tried to catch up with the coaches before the game, kind of hectic, so wasn't able to get everything from them. But if the internet is correct, 2-5 record with a 1-2 record in the West Central Conference. Southeastern is 1-4, and they are 0-3 in the West Central Conference. Last night, Southeastern lost to Rushville Industry 14-3, and Payson Seymour, the Indians lost 16-3 to Illini West, but that is nothing to be nothing to sneeze at, because Illini West, if I saw that record right, I think they're 8-1, something like that. So they are thinking they have postseason aspirations for sure. In the West Central Conference, both teams kind of down the list at the moment. In the West Central, Beardstown, QND, and Liberty lead the conference. Give me a second here. Let me get turned around. I had to kind of clear my throat there a little bit, so sorry about that. So this game could be an interesting one today. We'll take a look at the field now real quick so you can have a look at it and see it. Pretty good shape, all things considered. It's a small town, your typical small town high school ball diamond. And there you go. There you get the full shot. This is from left field. And a pretty nice day. Believe it or not much wind today for a change. And that's always a plus, right? And a lot of times anymore, these games in the spring are like hurricanes. So we'll just have to see how that plays out. Now, we'll tell you, I have a microphone all the way in at the backstop. How awesome is that? And you can probably hear some of the fellas kind of chirping. You can even hear them walking. It's pretty sensitive and seems to work pretty well. It'll remain to be seen how well it will work when it comes time for the game, as far as the players moving around. That can sometimes interfere with it. But we'll find out how well that will work as time goes on. But we'll for sure be able to hear the balls and strikes and what have you. And so that's an awesome thing, and I'm pretty happy about that. We'll go over there and kind of zoom in on the Southeastern folks as they get ready for their coaches talking to them, getting their final stuff squared away. I don't know how they do this now. It kind of changes around, I think, sometimes. But I believe the home team will take their infield first and then the visitors, which would seem kind of odd, right? Since the home field has to stay on, you'd think it'd be visitors then home. So, yeah, it's all right. Doesn't matter, does it? I don't think so, no. Let's go back over to here if I can. There we go. So I'll come out to the field to try to set things up. That's kind of the third base shot from the outfield from center field. And now we are seeing everybody come on out to the field here to take infield. Southeastern is. There. You get that ping off the bat? How about that? You can hear it, can't you? Yeah, that sounds pretty good. So I may adjust that as the game goes on here to see how it may be overbearing, but we'll find out. But that microphone works fantastic. I am just to the right of the 340 mark in left center field here at the Augusta Southeastern Ball Diamond. 302 down the lines, 340 to the gaps and 365 to dead center. So it's a little bit of a poke here to get one out. With the wind today, I don't know. It's pretty dead, so I don't think that's going to affect ball travel much today. No rain possibility today. Going to be a beautiful blue sky day. I love how the cameras have worked out real well. I can adjust them much better on the fly. Real happy with that as far as that's concerned. Let's go ahead while we have a moment here. I'll probably go over to starting lineups a couple of times in this game or before the game starts. So let's go ahead first for the visiting Payson Seymour Indians. Again, as I said, coming into this game 2-5 and 1-2 in the West Central Conference, which doesn't mean much right now, right, because it's early. So for Payson Seymour, batting first, playing center field, number 16, Nolan Sparks. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 4, Blake Schwartz. Hitting third, the catcher, number 10 rather, Connor Howell. Batting cleanup, playing right field, number 11, Hunter Miller. Batting fifth, playing first base, number 17, Lane Barker. Batting sixth, playing second, it's number 25, Dalton Phillips. Batting seventh, playing third base, number 34, Nick Boone. Playing out in left, batting eighth, number 14, Brody Deeker for the Payson Seymour Indians. And then your pitcher will bat ninth. He's got a great ERA coming into this one, 1.75. Number 21, Rollin Zenley. So that's the Payson Seymour starting lineup. Let's go over the home team Southeasterns real quick. Southeastern has 11 out this year, had only 9 last season. Batting first and doing the catching, number 3, Brady McClintock. He leads the team with a, do I have this right? 440. I believe I got a 444 batting average for him. That's pretty awesome. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 12, Cole Marlowe. Do I have that right? Case Marlowe. I'll get that written down wrong. Wow, I can't even read my own handwriting. I was like, that's not right. Now it's right. Case Marlowe batting second, playing short. Where's the number 12 for Southeastern? Batting third. And doing your pitching today, he's got a pretty good ERA himself, 1.05 coming into this one. Number 17, Griffin Tippy. Cleanup man is your first baseman, number 26, Andre Roberts. Batting fifth, playing third base, number 33, Carson Kerr. Batting sixth, your center fielder, number 5, Jaron Henry. At second base, batting seventh, your center fielder, number 8, Clarence Billingsley. Now in the eighth spot, it's a little bit of they can do this now with players, right? So in the eighth spot, your DH will be number 18, Vaughn Grimsley, but playing out in right field will be number 21, Carter Turpin. And then batting in left field, batting ninth, playing left field, number 11, Austin Stiegel. So there you have it. McClintock, Tippy, Marlowe, the hitters for Southeastern, at least as far as the averages I saw online. Again, losses last night for Southeastern to Rushville Industry 14-3, and then Payson Seymour lost 16-3 to a very good Illini West Chargers club. I believe they're 8-0, 8-1, something like that. When you got that kind of record early in the season, you could say, well, it doesn't mean much. Well, yeah, I think it does. It means you probably got a pretty darn good club. And so we'll see what Illini West does this season. Perhaps maybe I can pick up a game or two of theirs as time goes along here. So there you go. So there's your starting lineups. Went through them. And welcome you to Furious Rally Sports on the opener of the spring season of broadcasting for Furious Rally Sports. Hope to get some more teams besides these folks. The next game I have intended on broadcasting, but that is weather permitting, will be I got to think here a minute. Softball. We'll do softball at Southeastern at Bowen Field. It will be Southeastern hosting Beardstown this upcoming Thursday, and that's if weather permits. And I don't know. The last I looked, I didn't think it looked real good, but yeah, that can all change in a heartbeat, of course, with the spring, right? So very good. Southeastern taking her infield. Moments from now, Payson Seymour will be out there taking theirs. Let's go ahead and I got to be careful. I'm taking my pen. I'm inadvertently poking the roof of my truck. So I'll have a map on there if I keep that up. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look around the ball diamond, shall we? We can do that, can't we? I think so. Yeah, just checking out some camera stuff here. That's all. Yeah, that's working pretty well, isn't it? Yeah, let's put it this way. You can hear, that microphone is so good in there at the backstop, it's basically picking up the people driving up here. It's pretty impressive.
I'm not in your way here, am I? Good deal.
That poor guy standing right there, I'm going to hear everything he says. He's standing, here, I'll show you. He's standing right by where that microphone is. Poor fella. Let's see here. See right there? I think we know who that guy is too, don't we? Is that Mr. Dewar from KHQA? I think it is, isn't it? If it is, he better behave himself, huh? That's pretty funny. I think that's him, isn't it? I can't tell from here. Is that not? Got a big old camera. That's got to be old Chris Dewar, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is. Great day for a ball game. We're glad the folks from KHQA are here. I'm pretty sure that's who that is in there. Boy, I tell you what, that microphone works fantastic. Yeah, again, we are 340 feet away, and it's picking up. It's up on the backstop there on that pole. That you see in the backstop on the far right. So that's doing real well. So now Payson Seymour will take the field here momentarily. Again, the Indians come into this one 2-5. What did I say? 1-3, 1-4 in the conference. 2-5, 1-2 in the conference. Southeastern 1-4, 0-3 in the West Central Conference. The leaders, again, for the conference: West Central, Beardstown, Quincy, Notre Dame, and Liberty. We are, let's see here. They're Payson getting ready to take the infield. We're about 12 minutes from game time if it gets off right at 4:30. It looks like I'm guessing we probably will. Wouldn't see why we would not. Let's just put it that way. Haven't seen the umpires show up yet, but I don't know what exactly that means. They're probably here. I just don't see them at the moment. Again, just kind of testing the presets of the cameras out here. Whoop, throw didn't come, did it? Hear people pulling up. Now that's how good that microphone is in there at home plate. Again, welcome today. We're watching infield with Payson Seymour as they will take on the host Southeastern Suns here in just about 10 minutes. Give it a little few moments here, and I'll go over the starting lineups once again for you if you didn't catch them earlier. Phil O'Neill with Furious Rally Sports. Glad to have you along today. A perfect day, really. Wind not too bad at all. Beautiful high blue sky. About as good as you can imagine for a high school baseball game, really. Again, I'm just kind of playing with our presets here, taking a look at when hitting the balls to the left side there. Let's let's go back in here. There we go. Looks like they were hitting the outfield. So while I have a moment, we'll go ahead and go with the starting lineups. Again, for the Payson Seymour Indians. Batting first, playing center field, number 16, Nolan Sparks. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 4, Blake Schwartz. Doing the catching, batting third, number 10, Connor Howell. Playing right field, batting fourth, number 11, Hunter Miller. Your fifth hitter is the first baseman, number 17, Lane Barker. Dalton Phillips, the second baseman, number 25, he will bat sixth. Batting seventh for the Indians, the third baseman, number 34, Nick Boone. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 14, Brady Deeker. And on the hill, with a great ERA of 1.75, Roland Zenley. He wears number 21, will bat ninth. Now for Southeastern. Leading off and doing the catching, number 3, Brady McClintock. He's hitting .444 on the season. Batting second, the shortstop, Case Marlowe. Batting third, it's your pitcher, 105 ERA, number 17, Griffin Tippy. Your first baseman, Dr. Dre, Andre Roberts, number 26, he'll bat fourth. Playing third, Number 33, Carson Kern. He will bat fifth. Batting sixth, it's the center fielder, number 5, Jaron Henry. Batting seventh, your second baseman, number 8, Clarence Billingsley. That's batting seventh. In the eighth spot, it's where they can play two players at once. Doing the DH will be number 18, Vaughn Grimsley. And then playing right field will be number 21, Carter Turpin. That's in the eighth spot. And batting ninth, the left fielder, number 11, Austin Stiegel. So there you go. Looking forward to this one. This could be a pretty even matchup here. If both pitchers are spinning well, this could be one of those low-scoring affairs. We go 7 innings today. ERAs can be deceiving early in the season. Who have you played? How many innings have you pitched? You just don't have any idea. But we will find out in short order, will we not? I think so. I'm kind of guessing we will. All right, I'm going to get a little more combobulated here. I'm a little discombobulated at the moment. But I'll get there. Okay. Again, I love the sound of that bat off of that microphone. Is just superb in there, isn't it? Hear that? Fantastic. Wish I'd had one that worked last year because it did not. Just a few minutes now, about 6 minutes from game time here. Furious Rally Sports from Augusta, Illinois. Augusta Southeastern High School, the home of the Suns. Swice Field, of course, legendary baseball coach here for many, many years, over 50-plus years in the state of Illinois. And I don't even remember how many years he was here, but it was a long time in this area. And so we have a beautiful day with Southeastern hosting the Payson Seymour Indians, Payson Seymour High School, down towards Quincy. I don't know, 10 miles away, something like that. I'm sure the people from Payson go, Phil, it's not 10 miles, it's 8. Yeah, I don't know. Is it 12? Is it 8? I have no clue. It's about a 10-minute drive. Let's just put it that way. Okay, I'm trying to get set up still here. Again, I don't know how much the microphone that is in towards the home plate area, it'll probably cut in and out with people. The more people we have on the field and the fans moving around and what have you. We welcome those folks that are watching here on the internet today. Thank you for tuning in to Furious Rally Sports here on YouTube. I'm Phil O'Neill. Second season for doing spring sports. Try to get more teams as we go here. Just testing some camera shots here. Back to taking some infield here. And you can kind of see how this is supposed to work. Payson, the outfielder, is now coming in, so we're about moments away from game time here. There is our home plate shot for balls and strikes. Beautiful day today. You're going to hear some wind coming past the microphone here and there. That'll be all right. It's been windier, that's for sure. The last time I was here, I did a test broadcast, and you wouldn't have believed it, but yes, indeed, the camera stand blew over. That's how windy it was. It was crazy. I was like, well, I'm going to have to get some weights to settle the camera stands down. Today I don't need it, but there's going to be a time where I will. So now the coaches will get together and go over the ground rules here at Swice Field in Augusta, Illinois. IHSA baseball for you today on the fellas side of things. Girls softball Thursday at Bowen. Bowen hosting Beardstown. I'll probably begin the broadcast somewhere around 4 o'clock like I did today.
Am I going to block your view right here? Okay.
Hear that guy talking? He's talking right into the mic, and you didn't even know it. I believe that's Chris Dewar from KHQA Channel 7. He's got to get his camera shots, you know. It is a beautiful day, though, for baseball. The diamond in pretty good shape. I walked out on it earlier. The outfield is, well, it's a typical high school outfield, right? It's not butter smooth. It's got its spots. As a matter of fact, it's a little soft because of all the rain we've had, but it's solid enough to play on. Let's just put it that way. Always a positive. I think I'm going to have to hit the water bottle more frequently today. Don't know if it's allergies or whatever. I took my allergy medicine today. It really shouldn't be the issue. I can see in last year I had some issues trying to see in the home plate who was batting and balls and strikes. I have that kind of covered this year with a little bit different viewpoint. So that should help quite a bit. I believe we went over the ground rules here. We should see Southeastern's fielders come out in just a moment.
Thank you for always covering these boys.
Oh, it's our pleasure. That's fun.
The write-up, our son's Blake Schwartz.
Oh,
the
our
write-up
pleasure.
he did
Well, what a great
for us,
season.
So, yeah. So thank you.
Does he know what he wants to do next?
Might go to John Wood.
Okay, good.
But looking at playing basketball.
Okay. Does he know what his educational path is? Has he got like a major in mind? Or?
Fire sciences and,
Oh, good
and
for
business.
him. Awesome.
So,
Well, good. Well, he's a good one.
so we'll train him. He was
Okay, so we got Southeastern taking the field here. For the moment, I'm going to turn the mic down.
Doing really well. Doing really well. They're an awful lot of fun, although they wear me out by the end of Sunday. I realize I'm not young anymore. Really quickly.
Yep.
Two now. 5 and 6 months.
after that 6 months.
No, that's coming though. She's starting to roll a lot, so I'm going to tell she's going to be mobile fast and dangerously.
Okay, so on the hill you've got Griffin Tippy
Actually,
for
right
Southeastern.
behind the station, which is really convenient for Grandpa there, so probably can be more convenient for me. Probably. Very good, sir.
Okay, leading off for Payson Seymour will be the center fielder. It's Sparks, Schwartz, and Howell. So Nolan Sparks will be the leadoff hitter for the Indians here in moments. Again, Augusta Southeastern hosting Payson Seymour. Baseball. All right, you heard the umpire say 2 more, so we're just about ready to start. Get those balls in, fellas. We're ready to play some baseball. Okay, so here we go. Leading off for Payson Seymour for the Indians, it's number 16, the center fielder, Nolan Sparks. Just started here. This is the opening pitch of the ball game. Payson Seymour at Southeastern. First pitch from Tippy to Sparks. Steve Reich right there. The next one is outside. Looked like a little bit of a breaker low. 1-1 now. Just started, top of the first. Nolan Sparks, rather, your leadoff hitter. Fastball swung and missed, strike two. Got some good heat, this Griffin here in the early going. 1-2 will be coming here to Sparks. I don't blame him for wearing the long sleeves today. Still a little cool in the 50s. Fastball, strike three called on the outside edge. One away. Here's a guy that's had a great career playing basketball for Payson Seymour, Blake Schwartz, shortstop. See what he can do against Griffin Tippy on the hill for Southeastern. First pitch, strike. Good fastball. They seem to be a little bit late on Tippy here. 0-1. Just started, one out here in the top of the first. The next one from Tippy is hit foul to the right. Caught something over there. Don't believe it was a car, though. So 0-2 now to Schwartz. See what Tippy goes with. He goes with a breaking ball or what here? Nope, upstairs. 1-2, somebody's cell phone is beedle-deedle-deedling. The 1-2 from Tippy to Schwartz. Swung on a miss, strike three. Good start so far for Griffin Tippy. So now the catcher, Connor Howell for Payson Seymour. So far, watching the Indian hitters, they seem to be a little bit behind this fastball from Tippy. But you know how that is. The arm gets a little slower as the game goes on. They may be able to time it. Fastball is outside, ball one. 2 outs here in the top of the first. Tippy trying to send him down 1-2-3. The 1-0 is hit foul to the right. Out of play. 1-1. Howell steps out of the box for a moment. The 1-1 is outside 2-1. I don't know if he caught that one as a breaker or what. That was kind of strange. You can even hear the guy running behind there with the get the ball, huh? That microphone works very well. We got 1-1 here. Fastball swung and a miss, strike two. I do know that's 2 strikes. Even the umpire had to look there. Strike pitch from Griffin Tippy to Howell. It misses. Full count now, 3-2. Hunter Miller on deck, the right fielder. He's your cleanup man for the Indians. Is that a train I hear coming? Think so. The 3-2 to Howell. Ooh, inside, ball 4. So he'll take his base here. And on the walk. Okay, courtesy runner there at first, and I'll have to take a look and see who that is. Give me a moment. Cannot see who that is, and there's no way I'm going to be able to hear that over the train. So we do have a courtesy runner at first for Payson. It's your number 4 hitter, Hunter Miller, the right fielder. Fastball there on the outside edge, strike 1. Hello, train. Yeah, they're right behind us, baby. No one ever hit one out here that I ever knew of to the railroad tracks. If they hit it, probably 450, I would guess. Tippy comes set, comes home. It is low. It goes to the backstop. The runner will advance to second base. I don't know what to call that. If it's a wild pitch or a pass ball, but now I can see the number for the fella running. It's Lucas Davenport running for Payson Seymour. The next one from Griffin. Tippy hit, but fouled back. I believe we've got what? 2 and 1? 1 and 2. All right. Davenport is at second. He was running for Howell. Breaking ball misses outside to Hunter Miller. 2-2. The count, no score. 2 outs here in the top of the first for Payson Seymour. Fastball swung and missed. Strike 3. Fella's not happy with that, but that's going to happen sometimes. So runner left for Payson. They do not get a hit, and 1 runner left. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Let's see what Southeastern can do. No score. Again, if the pitching is any indication, this could be a very low-scoring affair today. Rollin Zenley comes in with a 1.75 ERA. Griffin Tippy, what did I say, 105 earlier? That is impressive.
Yeah. I probably spoke that into existence, didn't I?
It is McClintock, Marlowe, and Griffin Tippy, 1, 2, 3 for Southeastern. McClintock, the catcher, Marlowe, the shortstop, and Tippy, your pitcher. Again, on the hill for Payson Seymour, Mr. Zenley, and he has been quite a pitcher, Rollin Zenley. And I believe we are just about, take another warm-up toss or 2 perhaps. Yep, to the backstop. Try it again. Try it again, fellas. We're in the bottom of the first here as we head to it. 1-0, no score rather. 1-0. Where did I get that from? I guess I was looking at the scorecard and the 1 walk. Somebody get that phone. Somebody's got an old school ringer on there. Well, if Rollin Zenley's kind of throwing like that, warming up, maybe it's not a bad thing. You're letting the other team know, hey, man, I have a good ERA, but I'm a little wild. Has a tendency to intimidate the other team. Zenley there. Looks like he's got a little bit of a breaking ball, and now we'll see Brady McClintock hitting. McClintock hitting very well, 4-44 on the season if the stats online are to be believed. McClintock, Marlowe, Tippy for Southeastern here in the bottom of the first, no score. Let's see Rollin Zenley. I'd like to see this fella. It's good seeing good pitching. Zenley's first to McClintock. Steve Reich. Looks like a breaking ball. Didn't that look like that to you? Good pitch low. 0-1. The next. That one low, 1-1. Again, you hear the microphone picking up everything there at the backstop. It's kind of neat. I'm happy with that. And the breaking ball there swung over the top, 1-2. I think we know what Zenley's got now, huh? Got a good little, it looks, I don't know if you want to call it a 12-sixer. McClintock steps out, steps back in on the 1-2. That one is upstairs, 2-2. Well, this could be a real good pitcher's duel here in this one. And that one fouled into the glove. No, dropped it. So we will continue to the at-bat here on the 1-2. Brady McClintock facing the 1-2 from Rollin Zenley. And it is hit to third. And it will be a base hit. Single off the glove of the third baseman, rather. And so runner aboard there for Southeastern, the leadoff hitter. This is Case Marlowe now. Nobody out. Bottom of the first, no score. Swung on and missed. Strike one. By the way, that ball off of Nick Boone there hit pretty hard. I'd call it a single. Now Zenley steps off. Back on now. That one fouled to the left. Runner was going, apparently. McClintock has some wheels at first. He's the leadoff hitter. Aboard with a single. Bottom of the first, no score. Zenley set, comes home, swung and grounded to third. That's foul. 2 strikes now on Case Marlowe. Bottom of the first, no score. Payson Seymour and Augusta Southeastern. 2 good pitchers on the hill today. Zenley for Payson, Tippy for Southeastern. It's 2-strike pitch now. To Marlowe is in. Breaking ball, throw to second. Oh, did they say it hit him? Okay, they said it hit him. All right. I did not catch that. I did not hear that at all. So, okay. Let me get that down in the score sheet here. So Marlowe is hit by the pitch. And now you got a tough customer, Mr. Zenley, when you're dealing with Griffin Tippy. First and second now, nobody out for Southeastern. Threatening here in the bottom of the first, no score. More importantly, no outs. Number 3 hitter Griffin Tippy. Zenley looks back at second, comes home. Breaking ball swung over the top, strike one. Zenley has an excellent breaking ball. There isn't any question. That thing just kind of, when he's throwing it right, that's where he wants it. Right down, it looks like it's in the zone, but falls away out of it at the tail end at the last moment. 0-1 now to Griffin Tippy. I'm going to fake the throw to second. Nothing doing there. The 0-1 is hit deep to left, but foul. Didn't get that camera shot swung out fast enough for you, forgive me. It was hit pretty well, but just down the left field line and foul. 2 strikes now on Griffin Tippy. Runners at first and second. Nobody out for Southeastern. Bottom of the first, no score. Zanley looks back at second. Comes home. This one. Hit out to left and foul once again. You can hear it off the bat. He's gotten a couple of smacks there. And now the 2-strike pitch. I believe it's 1-2 to now Tippy steps out. Zenley having to work here with nobody out. In the bottom of the first and second. Pitch outside. I believe we are at 2-2. McClintock at second, Marlowe at first. Single on a hit by pitch. Breaking ball is outside. I believe that makes it full. It's either 2-2 or 3-2. Next pitch to Griffin Tippy. He gets that a lot, you know. That one's foul to the right off the bat. 2-2. Okay, so it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. There we go. I could have swore it was 3-2. Southeastern threatening here in the bottom of the first. No score. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Number 3 hitter Griffin Tippy up. And breaking ball is outside. That makes it full. I think Zenley's being a little too fine here. I understand it. Tippy can smack one out of the ballpark here on you, but maybe a little bit too fine here with runners at first and second and nobody out. No score. Bottom 1. The next to Tippy is high, ball 4. So we see Griffin Tippy gets down there to first base. Now in a little bit of trouble, Mr. Zenley. Andre Roberts, your cleanup hitter. First baseman. It's where you want to be if you're a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. The breaking ball high for a ball. If you're Zenley, I mean, look, you've got that breaking ball. You'd say, let's make that thing work. Let him hit it to the infield, and let's get some outs here. That one grounded to the left side. And the out at first. So a run scores. McClintock scores from third. Everybody else moves up. And now Southeastern leading 1-0. First out of the inning. This is Carson Kerr. Breaking ball. Ooh. Okay, high strike there. You see the wind will affect the cameras on occasion, especially the center field one. The 0-1 to Kerr from Zenley is upstairs. Throw down to third, nothing doing. Had my pen in my hand there. Didn't get a chance to switch over. Show you that throw. All right, that tells you something that they will throw down there. That's Connor Howell. He's got no fear of throwing the ball. Breaking ball this time up 2-1 now to Carson Kerr. Runners at second and third for Southeastern. 1 out. Breaking ball is outside 3. And what is it, 3-0? 3-1 rather. 3-1 is hit very well. It is caught. There will be a play at home. It is an RBI. I didn't get the camera switched fast enough there. So the F9 out to, or F7 rather, for Kerr. That will score Marlowe. Move Griffin Tippie up to third. Here is Jaron Henry, your center fielder. Pitch misses outside. Southeastern leading 2-0 now with 2 outs in the bottom of the first over Payson Seymour. Zenley's next. Breaking ball, high strike called to Jaron Henry. I believe this home plate umpire is going to give that pitch to Zenley today, if it's around the zone. Breaking ball swung over the top. 2 strikes now. 1-2. The next one to Henry. Fastball's in the dirt. Is it going to get the runner home? He's going to score. So call that one a wild pitch. And it's now 3-0. Southeastern. Roland Zenley's probably saying, hey, my ERA's better than this. What's happening? 2-strike pitch to Jaron Henry, strike 3. High strike called. So a pretty productive inning for Southeastern. 3 runs on only 1 hit. Nobody left. We go to the second. It's Southeastern 3 over the Payson Seymour Indians. Nothing. Back in just a moment. All right, so it's Barker, Phillips, and Boone. 5, 6, 7 for the Indians of Payson Seymour here in the top of the second. Southeastern got 3 in the bottom of the first. They lead at 3-0. Throw down coming here momentarily. Beautiful day for a game at Augusta, Illinois at Swice Field. Absolutely picture perfect. You know, come on out. You can always watch the game later, right, on our stream. Do what you want. Thanks for joining us otherwise, okay? All right, so we go through the top of the second. Again, it's the left-handed hitting Lane Barker, first baseman. Facing Griffin Tippie. Showing the bunt. Pops it foul to the left. Carson Kerr has no play for it. It'll be 0-1. You can kind of see what the weather's like. I mean, you see some people with blankets there. It's probably in the low 50s, I'm guessing. A light jacket or a medium jacket about right for the day. The 0-1 to Barker. Fastball is just low and inside. 1-1. Three 0 Southeastern, top of the second. Next pitch is upstairs, 2-1. To your first baseman, Lane Barker. Barker hitting, what I got here, 471 on the season? Wow, that's some clout. Now he fouls that one in the backstop. Evens the count at 2. Furious Rally Sports, how you doing? Top of the second, 3-0 Southeastern. Leadoff hitter Barker here for Payson Seymour. 2-2 pitch, just low, 3-2. Boy, I can hear Coach Dave Swicegood, when coached at Southeastern back in the day. He really didn't like it when you walked the leadoff hitter. I'm guessing Griffin Tippy's thinking the same thing. Here's the pitch. Fastball foul to the left. I think it was more a defensive swing. Might have been looking for the breaker. Count will remain obviously full. You know, Rollins Zenley may have had a rough first inning for Payson Seymour pitching, but, you know, I've seen that before where they have a rough first inning and come right back out and they pitch fine the rest of the way. This pitch is hit over to first, and they make the – and it's an error. My bad. I hit the wrong button, and I did not get you the shot there. And so it's an error, and Barker aboard. So I was trying to switch the cameras. I'm not sure where the error was, but there was one. So pitch is hit well. Out to right. Oh, missed it. And that will be an error on the left fielder. Runner moves up from first to second. Tough play the way that ball was hit. So I get it. Now that was, by the way, it was Dalton Phillips, your second baseman, that got that aboard on that error. Nick Boone now, the number 7 hitter, your third baseman. First and second, nobody out for Payson Seymour. Fastball in there, catches the inside edge. Left-right mover. Southeastern could be a victim of their own problems here. 2 errors in this inning. That one in there on the inside edge again, 0-2. And Nick Boone kind of looking towards the dugout and his coach like, hey, don't think those were strikes, coach. But see what Boone can do here. On the 0-2. Breaking ball misses outside. You just heard the home plate umpire 1-2. Again, a beautiful day. Top of the second, 3-0 Southeastern. Nobody out. That fastball is outside, 2-2. That one fouled into the backstop. Keep doing it. Yeah, it's tough when you're a pitcher like Griffin Tippy when your teammates, a couple errors out behind you, but good pitchers get out of it anyway. Let's see what happens with nobody out. First and second for Payson Seymour. Top second. 3-0 SE. That is upstairs 3-0. Fastball had some zip on it, missed though. Boy, if you're Griffin Tippy, you do not want to lose a guy after having him down 0-2, right? Boone at the plate. Third baseman now, he's going to take a step out himself. Don't blame him. And the 3-2 is upstairs, ball 4. Going to load the bases. Well, nobody out. That is danger zone, right? Brody Deeker now. He's your left fielder. Fastball. Oh, it goes to the backstop. A runner will score from third. Yep, pretty easily. That's Lane Barker that scores from third. All the runners move up. (3-1) now, the lead for Southeastern. Payson on the board and threatening here, no doubt, second and third with nobody out. It's the outside edge, does Griffin Tippy here, 1-1. Brody Deeker, the left fielder, the eighth hitter. Where's number 14? Going to show the bunt here, and it's popped back to the backstop. 1-2. Back over, as a matter of fact. Infield for Southeastern playing in at the corners, it appears. The 1-2. Fastball swung and missed, strike three. The best fastball that Tippy has shown since the first inning. There's one away. Now it's your pitcher, Roland Zenley. Try to help himself here. Single could even this ball game up. 3-1 Southeastern. Fastball misses outside, ball one. The next. In there, right down the pipe. 1-1 now. To your number 9 hitter, Roland Zenley, the pitcher. Fastball there, strike two, edge, outer. To the right hand and hitting Zenley. 3-1 Southeastern, top of the second with one out. Payson got their run here this inning, just moments ago. That one fouled to the left. The two-strike pitch. That fouled in and off the backstop off of Brady McClintock. Umpire will give him a moment to gather himself. Again, 3-1. Southeastern over Payson Seymour at the moment here in the top of the second. But there are two runners on at second and third for the Indians. Okay, the 1-2 will be coming momentarily from Tippy to Zenley, and it is. Breaking ball just up. 2-2. Well, I would say if Griffin Tippy gets out of this, he would be very happy to have only given up one run. The 2-2. Strike three, outside edge. Boy. Yeah, that was generous. At least to me appeared generous. Nolan Sparks now your leadoff hitter playing center field. There's number 16. He's got a couple of he can bring in, though, and would tie it at second and third. First pitch, fastball, swung on a miss, strike one. Now a play at third, no. They threw to third, and the runner scores. So now 3-2, but the runner stays at second, and that was Boone. So Phillips scores from third as he took off. And the throw behind to Kerr, Phillips had just taken off and said, I'm going home. And he makes it. So Payson Seymour's going, you got three in the first, Southeastern? Okay, we got a couple. We'd like more. The 0-1 count now. Tippy got to go to the stretch since the runner at second. And that's Boone. Pitch swung on, breaker, strike 2. Tippy has had the top of this batting order for Payson Seymour a little bit on the off balance with everything that he's thrown. They've been late with the fastball swinging. And the breaking ball has kind of stymied him. The 2-strike pitch with 2 out. Fastball foul back into the backstop. 3-2 Southeastern. Top of the second from Augusta. Tippy looks back at Boone. Will come home to Sparks. Fastball, it's a ball, and the play No, there's no play. Safe at third. I thought it was strike 3, but did not see the umpire motion. Should have just kept going. So it is a ball, and it is a stolen base for Nick Boone. Nolan Sparks try to bring him home with 2 strikes. And tie this ball game at 3, maybe. Breaking ball, did he go? No, they're saying it's a pass ball, and everybody's going to be safe. The tag, it's safe at the home. Oh, boy. The swung at third strike. But gets to first, and the runner scores. The throw at the plate, not in time, safe, and we are tied at 3. Boone scoring from third. McClintock couldn't get the ball to Griffey fast enough to get a decent tag. Very close. You can go back and look at that yourself. But it's now tied at 3 for Payson. Throw over to first quickly, nothing doing. Well, Southeastern 3 in the bottom of the first. Payson answers with 3 here in the top of the second. This is Blake Schwartz, your shortstop, second hitter. Breaking ball right there. Good pitch. One of the better breakers of the day for Griffin Tippy. A 1. The errors come back to kind of haunt Southeastern here. Quick check of the runner over at first. I mean, I get it. It's Sparks. He is your leadoff hitter for Payson. And he's going to step off a bit. Did he fiddle with his ankle there? It's kind of. Are we back at it? I think we are. The 0-1 breaking ball outside, 1-1. Southeastern 3, Payson 3. 2 outs, top of the second. Fastball is out. Got some good sting on that ball, but it misses. Now 2-2. To Blake Schwartz, number 2 hitter in the Indian lineup. And that one hit to the left side. Second baseman has it. Over to first. Out number 3. So Schwartz grounds to the second baseman to end a pretty productive inning by Payson Seymour. But no doubt that errors played a big part in that. All the runners that got aboard via error did score. So it was 3 runs on no hits. And 1 left. We go to the bottom of the second, the score. Payson Seymour 3, Southeastern 3, and they're coming to bat here in the bottom of the second. Back after this. A nice little crowd here at the ballpark in Augusta for today's game. You couldn't have had a better one to come out and watch, really. Just a nice day with not a whole lot of wind. You know, in the springtime, the wind can just be a devil a lot of times at the Ball Diamond, but not in this case. Pretty good shape for a pretty good ball game here. 3-3, the pitchers' duel that we thought would happen. Well, both pitchers have given up 3 runs. So there you go, both starters. Let's see if Rollins Zenley can settle down a little bit here in this second. For Southeastern, it is 7-8-9. It'll be Clarence Billingsley, the second baseman. Vaughn Grimsley, your DHing for the right fielder, Carter Turpin. And then your left fielder, number 11, Austin Stiegel. As in eagle. Spelled Stigiall. Stiegel as an eagle. That away, baby. So the errors come back to bite Southeastern in the top of the second. Those two that were aboard on the error came around and scored. Another run scored. It's 3-3 now. Payson Seymour and SE, the host. Your hitter again, Clarence Billingsley, your second baseman. First pitch low and in the dirt into the backstop. Ball 1. Got the feeling this one's going to be a 7-inninger. The next one, breaking ball upstairs and out, 2-0. Clarence Billingsley, the second baseman, at the dish. Zenley's 2-0. Breaking ball is hit to the shortstop and out number 1. So now your hitter is the DH, number 18, Vaughn Grimsley. Breaking ball, good pitch from Rollins Zenley there, 0-1. Fastball is up, evens the count. That is a breaking ball, swung over the top, 1-2. Good pitch, one of the better breakers from Zenley in this game. 3-3, Southeastern and Payson. Breaking ball nubbed at home plate. Again, 3-3, bottom of the second, Southeastern and Payson. The 2-strike pitch is outside. I believe that evens the count at 2. That one is... He's going to get there. It's going to fall in. Wow, that's kind of weird. It fell in on the left side. I saw everybody looking. I'm like, where are they looking? So missed that one, but it is a hit. For Vaughn Grimsley and now Austin Stiegel, the left fielder. Not exactly power bats for Southeastern at the moment, but see what Stiegel can do. Breaking ball swung it and missed, strike 1. Wouldn't be surprised if Zenley gives a steady diet of breakers to Stiegel. The runner at board at first for Southeastern with 1 out. Tied at 3. Breaking ball is outside. The 1-1 to the left fielder, Austin Stiegel. He's going to show bunt here. Does he? No, it fouls into the backstop. 1-2 now. Three for Payson Seymour, 3 for Southeastern. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. You hear the count, 1-2. Strike 3. Throw to second. He is out. Wow, strike him out, throw him out, just like that. So 1-2-3 goes Southeastern in the bottom of the second. We'll go to the third. And it's all tied at 3. Told you Zenley would have a better second inning than this first. Yep. Roland Stigl, much better second inning than that first one, huh? 1-2-3 goes Southeastern. The caught stealing after the strike 3 call, and well, happens sometimes. They strike them out, throw them out. Pardon me, it's 3, 4, and 5. Connor Howell, Hunter Miller, Lane Barker for Payson Seymour. Even at 3s. Brady McClintock, the old classic catch the ball. Oh, I got a feet. Okay, yeah, I'll pick it up and throw it. Connor Howell, first time he walked. Again, 3-3. Top of the third, Southeastern and Payson. Pitchers duel, I think, will now ensue. Both pitchers with the below 2 ERAs. First pitch is a breaking ball, strike to Connor Howell. That one outside, 1-1. Howell awaits the next from Griffin Tippy. Fastball is up. There you go. 2 balls and a strike. Golly, I love that microphone in there at the backstop. It's fantastic. The 2-1. Fastball swung and missed, strike 2. When the Payson hitters, for the most part, have been swinging at Tippy's fastball, they have been tardy. So it's got some liveliness to it. A 2-strike pitch now. What, 2-2? Fastball misses. Tippy fell off the mound a little bit. Count goes full. He's kind of messing with his left ankle here. I'm going to take a minute and step off. And you don't like hitting weird when you're pitching, that's for sure. I'd almost bet this is going to be a walk after that. Let's see. Next one to Howell. Fastball upstairs, ball 4. Well, leadoff walk to Howell, and it's your number 4 hitter now, Hunter Miller, the right fielder. Got a courtesy runner. I believe, again, this will be Lucas Davenport, pinch running for Payson. Looking through my sheets here. Hunter Miller now your number 4 hitter. He struck out the first time. That one foul in the box. 3 for Payson Seymour, 3 for Southeastern. Top of the third. Leadoff hitter aboard with a walk. Tippy goes over to first. Nothing there. I don't think my cameras can move quite fast enough for me to pick that up. We'll see. I'll have to be lightning quick, that's for sure. The number 3 hitter, I don't know what kind of speed that Howell has, the catcher. He is going. This is grounded foul to the left. Tippy looks over at first. Comes home. Breaking ball. Did he go? Yes, he did. 2 strikes. No, that's the 3rd strike. So 2 strikeouts for Miller. First out of the inning, and it's the number 5 hitter, Lane Barker. I have hitting .471, the left-hander. See if the runner goes here. He did. And the play at second. Safe. Hits the runner. So stolen base. I kind of figured they might do that with Barker being as good a hitter as he is. Stole right there on that first pitch. And now Barker has an opportunity to bring. It's actually, who's running? It's Mason Hayden for Payson. When they come in sideways, I can't see their numbers at all, of course, so that's why I didn't catch him. See what Barker can do. Pitch, ooh, just missed outside. All right, Barker with the runner at second, 3-3, the score. Top 3. Going to show the bunt, and it is a good bunt. Throw. Oh, it gets away. It gets away. The runner will score from second, but the runner at first stays there. So Howell will score from second base on that play. And it's now 4-3. Payson Seymour on the air. Barker aboard now. This is Dalton Phillips, your second baseman, your number 6 hitter in the lineup for the Indians. Breaking ball low. Payson's gotten the lead back here in the top of the third. 4-3. Yep. Well, I'm going to have to be real quick on the trigger to get that. With the number 5 hitter Barker, the first baseman, I don't think he's going to be going very often. Phillips will foul this one to the right. One and one count. One out here in the top of the third, 4-3 Payson over Southeastern. Well, help if I hit the right button. Hit the button to the left of the one I wanted to hit. Okay. Tippy paying attention to that runner quite a bit. That is grounded foul to the right. Maybe he knew something that we didn't. 1-2 now to Lane Barker. 4 for Payson Seymour. 3 for Augusta Southeastern. Top of the third. Nice day. Beautiful. Look at it. I mean, come on. For spring, what do you want? Not little to no wind. Two-strike pitch is fouled back to the right. Jaron Henry goes, I want some screen time. Center fielder here. That's pretty funny. Tilted to the left here, isn't he? 1-2, breaking ball. Oh, hit him on the helmet. Ouch. So Barker moves to second. Dalton Phillips on the hit by pitch gets aboard, and one out for Nick Boone, your third baseman. Payson trying to add to that 4-3 lead. 3 Southeastern got in the top, or in their half of the first. Payson came right back in the second, got 3, and now they've gotten another one here in the third. Tippy's going to go talk it over with his catcher, Brady McClintock. I'm sure it's about the signs, making sure that everybody's on the same page and that they can't read them. Maybe. I'm surprised the high schools haven't went to the silent system with the microphones, what have you. Tippy looks back at second. Gonna bunt. And it's a good bunt to first. Oh! And a run scores. That's Lane Barker that scored. Phillips moves all the way around to third. Now I have a little discussion out there at the pitcher's mound. So I think the throw was fairly sound. Griffin Tippy just couldn't put the glove on it, and so that will cost Southeastern another run. It's now 5-3 Payson. So how this inning is kind of unfolded. There was a walk, then a stolen base, strikeout, and then Lane Barker got a board on an error that Connor Howell was able to score on, made it 4-3. And just moments ago with that error, Lane Barker scores from second. Dalton Phillips moves all the way to third. And Nick Boone is aboard. So first and third, one out for Payson Seymour. They lead at 5-3. Probably a good thing to give Griffin Tippy a little bit of a breather here. Brody Deeker batting for Payson. Fastball, they're going to let the runner go to second. I don't know if they call it a stolen base or not. So Boone is at second now. I think that's kind of uncontested, so I don't believe it's a stolen base by the rule books. Your left fielder again, Brody Deeker, number 8 hitter in the lineup for Payson Seymour. That one is fouled into the backstop. Top of the third, one out, 5-3. Payson Seymour. The errors killing Southeastern to this point. And the pitch. Grounded over to first. Or second, rather. Over to first. The second out. But that does score another run. Now 6-3. Dalton Phillips scores from third. Boone moves to third now. 6-3. Payson Seymour. Rollins Zenley trying to help himself, the pitcher. Good breaking ball. Excellent pitch from Griffin Tippy. 0-1 now. It was his opposite number. Rollins Zenley. Game I thought was going to be a pitcher's duel, and, well, it's not turned out that way, has it? Some errors, though, for Southeastern. That's a breaking ball swung at. The runner's going to try to score, and he will. That is Boone that scores from third. Now 7-3, Payson Seymour. Oh, 2, you really hate that if you're Griffin Tippy. It's like, I've got this guy about out. We could have kept a run off the board. Going to happen sometimes. 2-strike pitch. Breaking ball just in. 1-2. It's been an inning for sure for Payson Seymour. They've gotten 4, and they now lead at 7-3. Top 3. 2 outs. Pitch fouled into the backstop. Oh, wait a minute. He swing and miss at that? So apparently he swung and missed. It went off the glove, and he's going to get to first base. So with 2 outs and the pass ball, Zenley gets aboard after the strikeout. And it's Nolan Sparks. Center fielder. What's up, Sparky? They about batted around. 7-3, Payson Seymour over Southeastern. Top 3. Over to first, nothing doing. Zenley, is he a possible candidate to run? Yeah, okay. I would say maybe. Sparks takes a fastball strike. Brady McClintock having a little trouble squeezing him here in this inning. Easy for me to say inside of a truck. I'm not outside. Throw to first, nothing doing there. Back in is Zenley, the pitcher. 7-3. Payson Seymour over Southeastern here in the top of the third. 2 outs. That one goes to the backstop. The runner will advance to second base. Kind of see the confidence in Griffin Tippy kind of wane here. If I'm him, I'm thinking, let's just get through this inning and let's go chip away at this lead that Payson Seymour now has. Zenley at second. Fastball swung and missed. 2 strikes now. Again, top of the third. Sparks, the hitter, the number 1 hitter in the lineup. That is popped up, and Tippy will make the play, out number 3. Rough inning for Southeastern. It goes like this for Payson. They scored 4 runs on absolutely no hits. And they leave, 1. We go to the bottom of the third. What a weird game to this point. It's Payson Seymour 7, Southeastern 3. Back in just a moment. Furious Rally Sports, thanks for joining me. Well, if Southeastern could just avoid the errors, things would look a lot better for them. Instead, Payson Seymour goes, thank you very much, and the Indians come to town here in Augusta, and they lead at 7-3 as we go to the bottom of the third. Top of the lineup, though, for Southeastern do. It's McClintock, Marlowe, and Tippy. Zanley settled down, went 1-2-3 against Southeastern in the second. Kind of figured that after giving up 3 in the first. He's got a good breaking ball. I think he's got a couple of different ones. One kind of looks more like it's more of a right-left mover, not a steep one, and then there's the other one that kind of drops straight down. Okay, won't be a throwdown here, and we will see Brady McClintock, the number 1 hitter for Southeastern. 444 on the season coming into this one. He singled his first time. Breaking ball up and out, 1-0. Now Nolan Sparks trying to get some screen time here. Hey, did you see me? Breaking ball inside. Two 2-0. That one outside, 3-0. Is there a leadoff walk for Southeastern in the bidding? By the way, if you want to know where Sparks is playing, he is playing in. A lot of these outfielders playing in for Payson Seymour. Showing the bunt here, McClintock. Breaking ball, strike. Don't know if it's because he offered or it was a strike. 3-1. Top third, or bottom third. That one is hit foul to the left side. Bottom third, 7-3, Payson Seymour. Got 4 in the top of the third. That foul back in the backstop. Hello, wake up. Again, a beautiful day, almost picturesque. Picture a beautiful day. That's all, folks. Not really. All right. 3-1 now. Or 3-2, rather. So let's see if Zanley comes back. No, he does not. He will walk McClintock here in the bottom of the third. Faces Case Marlowe now, the shortstop. I don't know. What does Southeastern do here? What would you do? You want to bunt? Get the runners over? You trying to avoid the double play so Tippy can hit? You try to bring somebody around? I don't know. Let's see what they do. Zanley will look at the runner pretty intently. And, of course, I looked down, and he got back. Yeah, all right. That's probably going to be happening quite a bit here, I'm guessing. Zanley back, looks at the runner, comes set. Pitch, throw to second, and in there. Stolen base for Brady McClintock. Now the wheels might be in motion here. Let's see if Marlowe bunts him over. 7-3, though, Payson leading. I don't know about that. Foul to the right. Zanley's up. Nope. Gonna fake the throw over to second back and did not. 7-3 Payson Seymour, bottom 3 over Southeastern. Fouled. So 2 strikes now on Case Marlowe. Doubt he'll be bunting now, though if he bunted now, you talk about catching people off guard. I've always said if you think you can put that thing down with 2 strikes, so what? Do it. I mean, you'll likely be aboard. First and third, nobody out. I don't think he will, though, with 2 strikes. Let's see what happens. Swings, fouls it, nubs it to the backstop. Payson Seymour 7, Southeastern 3. Bottom third in Augusta. That one is hit back to the throw. Is he off the bag? He is off the bag. That's what I thought. So it will be a single. Runner moves up. First and third with nobody out. Yeah, I thought the first baseman just got pulled off the bag just a little bit trying to catch that ball. Not much you can do as first base. You can stress forward all you want. It's the ball is more important than the out in the end because the ball goes the backstop. Anything can happen, right? It's your number 3 hitter, Griffin Tippy. Dangerous fella here for Rollins Zenley and Payson. 7-3. Seymour leads. Fake the throw to third, first, and say, I think oftentimes they do that, right, to see if the runner will be going automatically to make it second and third. And this one is hit out to right, and the runner will score. So Griffin Tippy, I had to right, he hit it out to left. What am I talking about here? First out in the inning, RBI for Griffin Tippy. Runner Marlowe remains at first. One away. Here's Andre Roberts. He has hit that one well. Base hit out to left. Southeastern has some stuff going here. Now 7-5. Or correction, 7-4, rather. Payson Seymour. This is Carson Kerr, your third baseman. Flew out to left last time. Breaking ball is up. 1-0. 7-4. Payson Seymour over Southeastern. One out in the bottom of the third. Inside 2-0. SE with runners at first and second here. Kerr waits. Breaking ball in there for a strike. He's occasionally given that high strike today. He said 2-1 there. Throw. Yep, nothing doing. Trying to see if he caught Marlowe napping. Kay said, nah, not exactly. And the pitch grounded. It is a base hit. Oh, no, he made the catch. Wow, it was a line drive catch. Forgive me. Wow, that was something else. Stung. Line drive. 2 down. Line drive to the third baseman. Great play there. This is foul to the right. Jaron Henry, your hitter now, with 2 outs in the bottom of the third. 7-4, Payson Seymour. Outside, ooh, almost got away from the catcher. But did not. That's Connor Howell. By the way, your third baseman made that play earlier, Nick Boone. Pitch is inside. What do we got? 2-1 the count. Southeastern's gotten one back here in the bottom of the fourth. 7-4, Payson Seymour. 2 down. And he waits a 2-1. This one goes to the backstop. The runners will advance. Advance on the wild pitch now, so second and third with 2 out. Time and Payson Seymour will have a little meeting at the mound here, the Mines. I believe that's the assistant coach that's going out there to talk with Roland Zenley. Again, Roland came into this with an ERA of a 1.75. His opposite number, Griffin Tippy, 1.05. Griffin's going to say, well, my ERA probably won't go up much. There's been a lot of kick the can behind me, and that's going to happen sometimes. Game's still in reach for Southeastern, though, 7-4 in the bottom of the third with 2 outs. They got runners at second and third here. Can Jaron Henry do something, the 6th hitter? He's your center fielder. The 2-1 count now. Roberts is at second. Marlowe. That's ball 4. Bases loaded. If you wonder about Southeastern, they got anybody on the bench that could swing a bat? Yeah, I suppose, but they only have 11, so I'm guessing they will not here. And you have Clarence Billingsley, the second baseman. This could be big for him with 2 outs. Going to call it a strike on the outside edge. Payson trying to hang on, and Roland Zenley to the 7-4 lead. Bases juiced for Southeastern. Problem is for SC 2 outs. Pitch outside, 1-1. Swung over the breaking ball. Probably should have laid off. 1-2. It was well outside. Clarence is going, yeah, I know. Yeah. All right, the 2-strike pitch is upstairs. Maybe a changeup or a breaker that just didn't move. What do we got, 3-2? If that's the case, the runners are moving. Outside. Now we're 3-2. Will Billingsley walk a run home and make it 7-5? Will he K? Will something crazy happen? The ball go to the backstop. Let's see. Zenley's 3-2. The runner's moving. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 on the breaking ball. Zenley goes, I'll take that very much. Southeastern only gets a run there on 2 hits. They leave 2. We go to the top of the 4th. Well, Payson Zenley avoided that becoming a big inning. 7-4. Payson Seymour over Augusta Southeastern. Back in just a momento. Okay, Payson will have the 2, 3, and 4 hitters in the lineup. Blake Schwartz, Connor Howell, Hunter Miller. They'll try to add to their 7-4 lead over Southeastern. here in the top of the fourth. Thanks for joining me today. Furious Rally Sports. I've had a blast. I love that microphone. That thing has worked great in there, picking up a lot of stuff. It's worked very well. All right, first pitch from Tippy. To Blake Schwartz, fastball explodes up and outside, 1-0. He's got some good smoke on that fastball, there isn't any question. He's the kind of guy that probably would use the breaking ball to set up the fastball almost. Grounded to third, over to first. Did he get him? I believe he did, one away. Really close. Schwartz got some wheels. Again, a great basketball player. Carson Kerr with that play, and now it's Connor Howell for Payson Seymour, the catcher, number 3 hitter. Let's see, he walked, but he scored in the third after he stole a base and came around on a wild pitch situation. I believe it was a wild pitch. I have to look at that, or error, rather. I'm sorry. Fastball there, strike one. 7-3, 7-4 rather. Payson Seymour over Southeastern, top 4. Ooh, good fastball there. Sizzler on the outside edge. Two-strike pitch. Now in the dirt. Sun may be affecting the cameras a little bit. I may have to adjust them here. The 1-2. Fastball, strike 3. Beautiful pitch to Connor Howell. 2 down. And not much that even if Howell gets to it, he probably just fouls it off. Now Hunter Miller, your cleanup hitter, who has struck out twice. Right fielder. Unless we've had a different hitter. Now he's wearing that the long sleeve. I don't blame him today. Got the outside edge. That's a little bit of a gift there, I think, from the home plate umpire. 0-1. Train coming behind me. 0-1. Nope, won't get that one. 1-1. Amtrak, see ya. Toot toot. The 1-1. Fastball swung and missed. 1-2. That was kind of a left-right mover a little bit from Griff. I haven't asked him if he's got that in his arsenal or if it just happened to be that way. 2 strikes now on Hunter Miller. 7-4. Payson Seymour leading top 4. Fastball swung and missed. A little late. Strike 3. Good inning for the Southeastern. A 1-2-3 one. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's Payson Seymour leading Southeastern. 7-4. Back after this. I'm going to play some camera settings here too, okay? Give me a moment. For Southeastern, it's 8-9-1. And let's see, we have a new pitcher for. It's Nolan Sparks. here in the fourth. Three complete for Roland Zenley. I'll try to take a look around the field to see what changes have been made. Out and left, Mason Hayden now. It's good to have binoculars because then I can kind of see what's going on a little bit here. Well, if I look through the right end of them. Yep, and so out in center field, they've just swapped. Zenley is out in center. Andre Roberts warming up for Southeastern in the bullpen. And actually, Zenley is out in right now. Mason Hayden in center, and who do we got out here in the left? Deeker is out in left field. So we've had some shifting around here. All right, so it's Vaughn Grimsley, the DH, the number 8 hitter, Austin Stiegel, the left fielder, the 9, and then Brady McClintock. 8-9-1 for Southeastern, down 7-4. Bottom 4. First pitch from Sparks is a strike. It's always a plus when you get in the ball game first time. You go, boom, put it right in there. That one outside, ball 1. Sparks got a good fastball, it appears. Looks like the infield stayed the same for Payson. That one grounded foul. Ball and 2 strikes now to Vaughn Grimsley. Sparks will come home. Fastball way outside. 2-2. Might have been on purpose. Try to get Grimsley to chase one, but man, that Godzilla to have trouble chasing that one. Fouled into the catcher's gear, and the umpire will have to take a break here. Connor Howe takes a little bit of a piece of that one. You can see the outfield with Payson. They're not exactly playing deep. Playing very much in. Can't say as I blame him. I haven't seen a whole lot of stick power from Southeastern to this point. Here in the bottom of the fourth. 7-4 Payson. First hitter of the inning, Vaughn Grimsley here. 2-2. Fastball is up 3-2. Well, if you're Sparks, you go, if I'm Nolan, I'm going, man, you had this guy to start the inning, right? It's always a drag when you're a pitcher to lose him. There it is, strike 3 right down the middle. The K of Vaughn Grimsley here to start the fourth. Caught looking. Austin Stiegel now. Left fielder. Sparks. Fastball outside, ball 1. Kind of looking at the mound like, hey, man, what's going on with this? I don't think the pitchers have really liked the way the mound is set up for them today. Seeing a lot of them kind of kicking at the dirt a little bit. Stiegel will take the next pitch low, 2-0. Bottom of the fourth, 7-4 7-4 Payson over Southeastern. Wow. You heard the 2-1. You heard the people behind the plate go, whoa. Yeah, he looked a little outside of me, 2-1. Going to call that one as well. Strike two. Going to catch the outside edge. Now Austin Stiegel knows he's got to defend that outside edge. 2-2. But that's where Sparks goes again. That's where he's set up. Miller sets up there, but the breaking ball is inside. It's full now, 3-2. Bottom four. Payson, 7. Southeastern, 4. And this time it's not a strike, it's ball 4. So the 3-2 walk, it's Brady McClintock now. Austin Stiegel, I don't know if he's got wheels or not. We will find out. They might bunt him over. I don't know. McClintock being the best hitter on the team, at least from the average-wise, from what I've read online. I don't know. You don't want to take the bat out of his hands, do you? Let's see what happens. I don't know if Stiegel will go here or not. Stiegel will go or not. Let's find out. Pitch is low. Ball 1. The next is a strike. Tough to see it now with your center fielder. That's Mason Hayden that's out there now for Payson Seymour. He's tilted a little bit left. Sparks looks at first. Pitch is low. 2-1. Runner does not advance. A little bit in the dirt. Well, if you're Southeastern, I think Sparks has struggled here as he's come in and not exactly been totally around the plate. He is really fiddling around with that mound, too. Looks at first. Comes home. Fastball is outside, 3-1. He is still pawing away at that mound. My take's always been if the mound is that bad, you got to shift to the other side of the mound because there's probably a decent spot somewhere else. Changes your arm angle, of course, but the 3-1. Sparks comes set. The pitch to McClintock is grounded foul to the left. So he gets it back here to 3-2. In the bottom of the fourth, Payson Seymour leading 7-4 over Southeastern. Now, an entertaining game, if not the most, as far as it's just been an entertaining game, 7-4. Anybody's still to this point. The full count pitch is grounded foul, and it come off of just grounded foul. So we know that Austin Stiegel not going anywhere at first base, or he'd have went a long time ago. The 3-2 to the number one hitter in the lineup for Southeastern, Brady McClintock. It is. Sparks throws ball 4. Ball gets away from the catcher Miller, but nobody's going to go anywhere. So 2 straight walks now for Miller after the strikeout of Vaughn Grimsley. Case Marlowe now, your shortstop. With it being a 7-4 game, what do you do here? You bunt them over for Tippy? Let's see. No. Pitch is upstairs, ball 1. Sparks laboring a little bit after coming in here in the fourth. 7-4. Payson Seymour over Southeastern. Fastball outside. You see Sparks just, that mound is driving him bananas. Taller fella, so I get it. He's probably landing right in a hole. Pitch is there, outside edge, strike one. The 2-1. Runners at first and second for Southeastern. Oh, he gave it to him. 2-2. Generous outside edge at times. The 2-2. Marlowe outside 3-2. I don't know what Payson Seymour would do here if Sparks loads them up. Do they go back to the pen? What do they do here? With the lead being 7-4. One out, though. That is hit well. And it is caught. Yeah, I didn't get the camera switched fast enough. So caught out in the outfield. I believe the center fielder caught it. 2 away. Griffin Tippy. Runner still at first and second. I'm Tippy. I'm probably going to take a few pitches, or at least take that first strike. (7-4) Payson. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Furious Rally Sports. Sparks, yep, he's getting that outside edge, definitely. Griffin Tippy's probably going to use that to his advantage next half inning, huh? Maybe. The 0-1 from Sparks to Tippy. Upstairs, 1-1. Nolan Sparks on here in the fourth pitching. Struggled, but he's about ready to get out of it here with 2 outs. The 1-1. Fouled into the glove, 1-2. 7-4. Payson Seymour. A 2-strike pitch to Tippy. No. Outside this time. Yeah. Sparks is going, oh, I thought that was strike 3. Yeah, that one a little bit far outside. Did he say 2-2? I believe that's the count here. Griffin Tippy, third hitter in the Southeastern lineup. Pitch is upstairs. Full count now. Runners at first and second for Southeastern. 2 outs. Bottom 4, 7-4 Payson Seymour. Sparks comes set, comes home. That is fouled. Quite an at bat here between Tippy and Sparks. A little bit of gamesmanship here. Sparks thought he had a strikeout of an outside pitch. Didn't get it. Count full. Again. And the pitch home. Oh, it goes to the backstop. The runners will advance. So it's a walk on the passed ball. The runners move up. First, second, and third. Head coach will come out there and talk to, that's Brenton Hannell. I believe I've got that pronounced correctly. So Southeastern now with the bases loaded here in the bottom of the fourth. But they got 2 outs. Andre Roberts, their first baseman. He singled back in the third, grounded to second in the first. So all you want to do is get a single, get a couple runs back here in this fourth inning. Game has that feeling it's just going to go 7, doesn't it? Andre Roberts now. First pitch from Sparks. Fouled into the glove, strike 1. Southeastern with 3 on. But 2 outs. Bottom of the fourth, down 7-4 to the Indians of Payson Seymour. Pitch swung on and missed, strike 2. Sparks now trying to work his way out of it here. Two-strike pitch is nubbed to the pitcher. Play it first, out number 3. Southeastern strands 3. We go to the 5th. Payson Seymour still leading Southeastern. 7-4. Back in just a moment. Okay. Top of the 5th now, 7-4. The lead for Payson Seymour. And you have Barker, the left-handed hitter. Good hitter. He has scored twice. Both got aboard on an error. First pitch low from Griffin Tippy. It is Barker, Phillips, and Boone. Swung on a miss, strike two. And the next is low. I should say it's 2-1. Correction on that. Next one to Barker on the 2-1 is hit. That will be. Throw goes away. It's awry. And it will be an error. I believe that's an error on the throw. Case Marlowe. Dalton Phillips now. Now, one thing we'll have to fix now, the sun's coming through my back window of my truck, and now it's making me have trouble seeing the screen. That pitch goes to the backstop. Runner will advance to second. It's Barker. Again, Dalton Phillips, your second baseman, hitting. That is fouled. Seven 4. Payson Seymour trying to add to the lead over Southeastern here in the top of the fifth. Furious Rally Sports, IHSA Baseball. Thanks for joining me. That is hit very well. And it's going to go, it's going to be off the glove. I believe it was off the glove of Jaron Henry. That will score the run. Lane Barker now. It's 8 to 3. Payson Seymour. Pitch is low for a ball. Nick Boone, your third baseman, now batting, the seventh hitter in the lineup for the Indians. 8-3, they lead it here in the fifth. Oh, ouch. Did the pitch hit him, or did it? What did they call? No. Okay. Apparently the pitch did not hit him. Phillips moves up to third. I thought it hit him. Guess not. Again, 8-3. Payson Seymour threatening with another runner. They're going to try to close it out here in the fifth. Fastball is low, outside. 3-0. That is outside. Oh, gave him the strike in the outside corner. 3-1. Nick Boone will await the 3-1 from Griffin Tippy, the runner at third. That is grounded foul. I have an idea. I can put a screen up behind me so I got the sun out of my screen that I'm looking at, trying to help you out. Next pitch. That is fouled. So 2 strikes here. I believe we're, what, at 2-2? Let's see if I can help myself out here. Well, I've got a moment. That didn't help much. A little bit. Strike 3. Caught him looking. 1 away. Boone is down on strikes. First out of the inning. Brody Deeker, the left fielder. And are we going to see a substitution here? We might, pitching-wise. We might see Carson Kerr. I'll check back with you in just a little bit, see what's going on, okay? Hang in there. So to the hill for Southeastern, we got Andre Roberts now, your first baseman. I believe we just had a simple swap out here. Carson Kerr actually went to first. Let me correct myself. Griffin Tippy now at short. Case Marlowe third. Carson Kerr is at first base with Andre Roberts pitching. He's pitching to Brody Deeker, the left fielder. That is a base hit out to left field. That scores the run. Dalton Phillips from third. Now 9-3. Payson Seymour. Okay, so you heard that. We have Isaiah Brass running for Payson Seymour for Rollins Zenley. Or hang on a minute. Correct myself. That is not correct. It's Isaiah Brass batting here in the fifth. Left-hander. Now 9-3. Payson Seymour. They'd love to close this thing out here in the fifth, right? The Southeastern took it to bat. That pitch is inside. Runner advances to second. That's Brody Deeker. Again, Isaiah Brass pinch hitting now for Roland Zenley, the starting pitcher for Payson Seymour, leading 9-3, top 5. That is grounded. And no, not going to be able to make a play. So, not sure what happened there. Nonetheless, Brass gets aboard. I think it might have gotten mishandled there at shortstop. And now, wait a minute. Let's see what we have here. Your pitcher, Norland Sparks. Runners at first and third for Payson Seymour. Runner goes, nothing doing. They'll just let the runner go. So indifference with Brass. What do they call that? Catcher's indifference. Now Nolan Sparks can bring a couple home, make it 11-3. Oh, hello. Up and in. That is fouled and back. A 2-1 count now. To Nolan Sparks. Trying to add to that lead of 9-3. That is, nope, caught by Roberts. Now 2 away. This is Connor Howell, the catcher. I'm sorry, Blake Schwartzer, shortstop. Correction. Trying to get a couple runners in at second and third. Pitches in the dirt, ball 1. Andre Roberts came in to pitch here with 1 out in the 5th in relief of Griffin Tippy. 9-3, Payson Seymour. That is grounded. First. Did he get him? No, dropped the ball. Oof. Yeah, they're talking about this. He did drop the ball. Are they going to call 3? Well, I guess what? You know, they do have it on video. We'll see what happens here. Wow, so they are going to call that. The 3rd out. Even apparently what they're going to say here, and you heard the Payson fans, they ain't happy. And, you know, from my naked eye, from my naked eye, it looked like Carson Kerr dropped the ball at first, but apparently he must have held it long enough. 40 out at first base for out number 3. So the score still remains here as we go to the bottom of the 5th, 9-3. Payson Seymour. Nicholas Sparks, or I keep calling him Nicholas Sparks. Wasn't that an author? Nolan Sparks. Back to the hill for Payson, I think. He is not like that mound at all today. He's been pawing away at it with his feet. But you know what? He didn't give up a run last inning, so, hey, you know, things are going okay. You've got Carson Kerr, Jaron Henry, and Clarence Billingsley, the 5, 6, 7 hitters for Southeastern. They're going to have to make a massive comeback here. This game was close early. Thought it might be a pitcher's duel. Turned out not to be. Errors behind Southeastern. And beyond the blemish first inning of 3 runs by Southeastern on Payson, they've held the Suns in check. Like I know anything about chess. I had somebody trying to show me chess in a bar the other night. It was interesting. At least I'm kind of learning the game, sort of. Here's Carson Kerr, now playing first base for Southeastern, batting for the right side. Flew to left, flew to the third baseman. Carson has grounded to third, over to first, out number 1. He did sting that one, but just right at somebody. And now you have Jaron Henry. Jaron playing center field for SE. That is hit pretty well. And a base hit out to right field for Jaron Henry. Or not. I looked up, tried to find where the ball was and missed it, so must have flown out to right field, 2 down. Or there was a play at first. Okay, hold on. Let's get back to where we were here. This is Clarence Billingsley, your second baseman. Pitches outside, ball 1. (9-3). Payson Seymour over Southeastern in the bottom of the 5th. Beautiful afternoon and evening for baseball. Starting to cool off a little bit now with the sun going down. Sparks pitch up and in to Mr. Billingsley, your second baseman. He's going to show bunt here, but pull it back. Fastball right there, strike. Sparks to Billingsley here again. Did he call strike 3 or was that ball 4? I kind of saw half-hearted everything there. Ball 4, all right. So the 2-out walk to Billingsley. Now Vaughn Grimsley, the DH for the right fielder, Carter Turpin. Going to give the outside edge to him, 0-1. Swung on a missed. Payson Seymour. This game was close early. 3 for Southeastern to start the game. Second inning, Payson came back, right back and got 3, and since then it's been Indians. Strike 3, struck him out looking. Grimsley goes down with the K. 1 left. No hits, 1 left. We go to the top of the 6th, 9-3, with Payson Seymour leading and trying to finish off Southeastern. Back in just a moment. Fixed a little problem there. Now I can see a lot better. Andre Roberts on for his second inning of work. 9-3 Payson. So go to the top of the 6th. I said 9-3. My goodness, I've been saying 9-3 forever. It's 10-3. Missed that last runner coming in, apparently. Okay, here we go. Top of 6 will have Howell, Miller, Barker, 3, 4, and 5 in the Indian lineup. To face Dr. Dre. Connor Howell, the catcher now. Breaking ball upstairs. Fastball is outside, 1-1. Again, the Indians on the road, leading Southeastern 9-3. Top 6 of 7. 3-0 now. Breaking ball missing from Roberts to Connor Howell. That is a strike on the outside edge. Makes it 3-1. Starting to cool off just a little bit here at the ballpark. Got the windows open, sort of, just so I can let ventilation in while I'm broadcasting. Starting to get a little chilly. That pitch is a breaking ball upstairs, and so Connor Howell walks here to start the 6th. Yeah, they'd like to get 3 runs and try to end this in the bottom of the 6th if they can. Okay, so you've got Liam Maddox now running for Payson for Connor Howell. Hunter Miller now batting, the right fielder. I'm guessing with Andre Roberts a little slow to home plate, I imagine that you might be seeing Mr. Maddox take off almost immediately here. Yeah, there's the throw over. Trying to get some stuff set up here in case something happens. All right. Roberts comes home. Going to show bunt, and the bunt is perfect, and there is going to be no play at all, I think. Yeah, the ball gets away. Runners will move up. Howell goes to third. Hunter Miller stays at first on the throwing error from we've had a switch now. I'm not sure who's over there at third now. Oh, it's Brady McClintock. So we've had some movement here. I'll get to that in a moment. Coming set is Roberts. Upstairs, ball 1. Runner takes second, catcher's indifference. Second and third now with nobody out. Trying to add to the 10-3 lead is, and they got a great hitter in Lane Barker, first baseman. Now upstairs. Got on the board and scored all 3 times, all on errors. The errors have just absolutely decimated Southeastern today. Pitch is in there, high breaking ball, but it is a strike. And I am not sure who is behind the plate now for Southeastern. Might be Griffin Tippy. I think that's the case. Fouls it into the backstop. Barker, the number 5 hitter in the lineup. 10-3. Payson Seymour over Southeastern, top 6. Roberts set. Comes home. That is foul to the left, no play. Out of play. Thanks for joining me today. It's your Uncle Phil, Phil O'Neill. Furious Rally Sports. Payson's been a good day for him. Southeastern, it's good early. Now 10-3, they're down. 2-strike pitch to Barker. Wow, breaking ball way up. The old spinner got out of Roberts' hands a little too much. Is count full here? I think it is. Out there, it's 2-2. Ball 4. Loads the bases now. Dalton Phillips. Hit it out to the outfield. Got down. So now, and he eventually scored. 10-3, trying to add to the lead with nobody out. Bases loaded. Swung on a miss, strike one. Pitch is up and in. 1-1. Roberts wants the pitcher's best friend here, doesn't he? Double play. Something that gets an out at home and an out at first. Time. Oh, he went to his mouth when he was on the mound. That's going to score a run. That makes it 11-3. Payson Seymour. So the runners advance. Swung on and missed. Good heavy swing, but missed it. It did Dalton Phillips. So Howell scores on the balk. 11-3 now. Alert thing that the umpire caught. That one's hit out to left field here. Going to run for a while. Chasing it down, Stigl. It's going to be a double. Clears the bases. He's had quite a day. Scored every time. And your score now 13-3. Nobody out. That's the tough thing for Southeastern. Phillips there at second. Pitches outside to Nick Boone, your third baseman. The game was close early. Southeastern not able to tally. Errors behind them just kind of have led to this point. That one hit out to, can't quite make the play. And the runner will no, he did not. Phillips stayed still. I understand why, because he probably thought that was going to be caught. So Boone aboard on the error in the center field from Jaron Henry. And now Brody Deeker, your left fielder. Nobody out here in the sixth. 14-3. Or 13-3. That one grounded to third. They'll throw it to second. And they get the. They got back. Okay, so the grounder caught that. That one caught me off guard there. So fielder's choice. Yeah, anyway, let's see. Have a different hitter now. 9th hitter. Breaking ball in there for a strike. I believe this is still Isaiah Brass, actually. Breaking ball foul to the left. If I've got this right, I believe Deeker ended up flying, quick line drive to short, and that's why the runners are still sitting still with Phillips and Boone. First and second. 1 out now. I believe we have Isaiah Brass at the plate. I can't tell. Nope, it's outside. One and two. Can Roberts get out of this one here? That one grounded to the pitcher. Over to first. And the out. We got a substitution here, I believe. We may see a new pitcher for Roberts. Don't know. Sparks still hitting. Yep, Nolan Sparks still hitting. So real quick, we'll go through the score. 14-3 now, Payson Seymour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Runners all moved up there on the ground out to the pitcher with 2 down. Nolan Sparks. 14-3, Payson Seymour over Southeastern Top 6, Furious Rally Sports. Real happy the way things have went today. Sorry I missed some of the camera cuts here and there. It's, yeah, sometimes I get caught writing something down and then I'm like, oh. Carson Kerr now will pitch. Roberts came in the 1 out in the top of the 5th. Ends up getting the 2 outs in the top of the 6th. Carson Kerr on the hill. Now, I'll see how this shakes out. Roberts should go to first. McClintock will stay at first, or third rather. You have, let's see, around the infield, McClintock at third. Marlowe at short. We got it second here. Billingsley still at second, and then Andre Roberts at first. Rough day for Southeastern out in the field. Errors. They've hurt. Trying to cool down at the ballpark, but a nice night still to watch a game. The wind has been minimal today. Very awesome. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. I sure have. Been a lot of fun. So Nolan Sparks, he's thinking, man, I want to get some of this. 14-3's Cade flew out the pitcher, popped up to the pitcher. So he faces Carson Kerr now with 2 outs in the 6th. Payson leading 14-3. Breaking ball upstairs, ball 1. Again, Southeastern only 11 out this spring. Had only 9 last year. That one fouled into the backstop, 1-1. Payson has runners at second and third, trying to add to the 14-3 lead. I think it's shut down Southeastern here in the 6th. Game over by the 10-run rule. That is fouled. To or the left side rather. Couple strikes now on Nolan Sparks. Breaking ball. It is fouled to the right. Kerr trying to keep a couple runs from coming home. Southeastern will need a couple to keep it going, down 14-3. Here's we are in the top of the sixth, 2 outs. 2-strike pitch. Whoa! Home plate umpire says, I'm not giving you that, and he has given it to some other people. I believe it's 2-2. Breaking ball, strike 3 on the outside edge. Strikes out Sparks. So the inning was eventful and fruitful for Payson Seymour. They get 3 runs on 1 hit and leave 2. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Southeastern will need some runs. They are down, let me count this again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. I only have 13? Wait a minute here. That's not right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think that is right. 13. I think I said 14-3 earlier, didn't I? I believe I have 13-3. Doesn't matter. It's the 10-run rule right here unless Southeastern can get a run. It'll be Stiegel, McClintock, Marlowe. I'm going to double-check my scoring, too. Hang in there. Be right back. No, apparently I had the score right. It was I screwed it up that I said 14-3. There was one time where I thought a runner came in and they didn't, so it is correct, 13-3. You're going to have Preston Jarbo pinch hitting now for Southeastern from the right side of the plate. Pinch hitting for Austin Stiegel. Facing Nolan Sparks, who was on in relief of Zenley. First pitch, strike 1. Don't blame Preston. Take a look at that, see what you can think. See what you think of it. Here in the 6th. Going to give him a strike on the outside edge. 0-2. And that one fouled off the catcher's gear. And what? Going to call catcher's interference, I believe. And Preston Jarbo is aboard. Don't make him happy. Yeah, I got aboard today. Brady McClintock now your leadoff hitter. He's going to play it all over the place in the field. Last time he's third base? Got a good stick here, but they're down 13-3. Need at least a run to keep it going to the 7th. Fastball is in the dirt. Will the runner go? No. Jarbo held, and he throw down to first, nothing doing. Thought about it. Almost got froze off of there. It's the old classic. A ball bounces, and it's hard to make a decision. Very hard. And Brady McClintock, your leadoff hitter. 13-3 Payson trying to close it out here in the bottom of the 6th. That is a double play ball. The line drive double play. And, you know, if I don't switch the camera angle, I'd have caught that. But I thought it was going to make it through. It sounded like it was hit hard. And now Case Marlowe. Fastball up and in. Nolan Sparks on in relief of Roland Zenley, who after the 3 runs he gave up in the first inning was fine after that. This one is popped up. Is it playable for the catcher? Did he make the play? He almost did. Fantastic hustle there. Good gravy. That was a great play, almost, by Connor Howell. Nice hustle there, Connor. I felt my bones breaking when he dived. Payson Seymour trying to add to their victory column in the West Central Conference. We'll talk about that after this one. 13-3 they lead here in the bottom of the 6th with 2 away. Ace Marlowe. Fastball in. 2-1 now. Sparks, he's got some movement on that pitch. Occasionally it does kind of turn left-right. I was never able to be a pitcher that could get that movement to move another direction. The 2-1. Breaking ball is, well, home plate umpire does not say it's a strike, so it is 3-1 now to Case Marlowe. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th, Payson leading 13-3, trying to close it out. 10-run rule. That one grounded foul to the left. Okay, the 3-2 pitch from Sparks on its way. Fastball, strike 3. Gonna call it. Caught him looking, and that will end the ball game. Your final score from Augusta Southeastern. Well, it was a rough one for SE, but not so much for Payson. They have a pretty good ball game here, and they end up winning it 13-3. I think. Wait a minute. What are we doing here? Boy, do I have something counted wrong? Oh, my goodness, I do. I've been saying 13-3. I forgot about Southeastern getting that 1 run. 13-4. Good gravy. Yeah, they got the 1 in the 3rd inning, didn't they? My goodness. My bad, folks. My bad all the way through. Good gravy. All right, let's see here. So the 7th we go. And it will be Schwartz, Howell, and Miller if that's how they stack up. Forgive me, folks, on the score. I've had the score. I know why I had the score wrong. I said 14-3 earlier. I had it turned around. It was 13-4. Good gravy. Then I thought it was 13-3. And I can tell you how I did it. I had my clipboard over the top of Southeastern's score, and I missed the 1 inning where Brady McClintock scored in the 3rd inning, I guess he scored. My bad. We can go over that at the end of the ball game. Now 13-4, we go to the 7th. Who's keeping score, man? Apparently not me very well. It's Blake Schwartz, Connor Howell, Hunter Miller. And it is starting to get a little brisk in the truck, that is for sure. See if I can roll my winders up here a little bit. Just a bit. Of course, my stereo starts about the same time. Sure. Go ahead. All right. Blake Schwartz now your shortstop. Ball in the dirt outside. 1-0. Made some camera adjustments there with the light going out on us. There are no lights. Well, I shouldn't say that. There are lights here, but they're not very good. They're not really in use. There are a few broken poles. That one is hit. It's actually hit to the third baseman, McClintock. I thought it made it to the outfield, and sorry, folks. That's out number 1. I'm going to switch our camera around, try to brighten some stuff up out in the outfield there. That's probably too much. Okay. First pitch, upstairs, a ball. And this to Connor Howell. Strike, outside edge. That one is fouled back into the right. (13-4). Payson Seymour over Southeastern. Top 7. And I got the score screwed up so many times in this game. That's right. I know it's correct now. Fastball or breaking ball swung on and missed. Strike 3. Connor Howell. 2 down. Was a breaker or fastball was up. Now your number 4 hitter, Hunter Miller, your right fielder. That one fouled in the backstop, 0-1. The light becoming enough of a factor now that it's even kind of messing with the camera there. Breaking ball in. (13-4). Payson Seymour, 2 outs, top 7. Kerr's pitch next. Fastball swung and missed. Ball and 2 strikes now. Carson Kerr trying to finish off Payson here in the 7th. Southeastern. Do you have a 9 spot in the bottom of the 7th? Hokey smokes. And this one grounded over to third, over to first. He caught it. I think he's out. He dropped it there, but he held it long enough. Is he safe or out? What do we have? He is safe. So Miller aboard with the air. I'm going to say that was the dropped ball at first by Roberts. Kind of looked that way. And now Lane Barker, 13-4, Payson Seymour. Throw to second. Safe. Stolen base. Again, starting to get kind of cool, and you can see the darkness now really starting to take effect on the field. My camera settings, I've played with them enough. I don't know how much more we're going to be able to get. We'll do the best. Breaking ball outside. Lane Barker, dangerous. He's scored every time, but the oddball thing, he has been aboard all errors and a walk. 13-4. Payson Seymour. That one. Grounded to first, making the play, Andre Roberts. Out number 3. So we'll go to, they leave one. One on an error. And we go to the bottom of the 7th. Does Southeastern have? I mean, I don't know. Do you have 9 runs in you? Got a lot to do. You've got Tippy, Roberts, Kerr, 3-4-5. 13-4. Payson Seymour. And the daylight starts to fade here at Swice Field. Davo's going to turn on somewhere in the great beyond. Davo's going to turn on the lights, baby. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's the lighting or what have you. I noticed the left side of the screen kind of getting a little blurry. I don't know if the camera's starting to get condensation on it or what could be going on there, if it's just simply the darkness. Tried to play with the settings quite a bit there, but it's good that this is the last half inning, because I can tell you, even just with my naked eye, it's getting a little bit tougher to see. Thirteen to 4. Payson Seymour over Southeastern. I don't know what we're doing here. Are we playing the game or what? Let's go. Griffin Tippy now, your number 3 hitter for Southeastern. Takes a pitch upstairs, ball 1. And it's starting to get quite crisp out here now, let me tell you. Pitch outside, ball 2. Well, I can tell you this, I may not have enough battery life to run everything if it would be a 9-run rally. I mean, it'd be awesome, but I don't know. I would have said that you told me that would happen. I'd have, okay. 2-0 to Griffin Tippy, though. That is stung well. And it is out to right, and it's dropped. So an error out in right field. As the lead runner aboard for Southeastern with one out, or with nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. They're down 13-4. Andre Roberts. Fastball misses. Throw to second. He is in there. Safe. Stolen base for Griffin Tippy. Caught at third base. I couldn't even see where that thing went, and was caught at third. 1 away. Carson Curry, your batter now. 13-4, Payson Seymour, bottom of the 7th, the last inning here. Unless something happens dramatically. That will be caught out in center field, 2 down. And now Jaron Henry with 2 outs.
Let's go, boys.
13-4, Payson Seymour trying to close it out here in the 7th. Pitch outside, ball 1. Oh, made the plate on the first base line to end it. Wow, sorry, folks, I missed that one. They thought it was going out to right field more, but that's going to do it. What a ball game for Payson Seymour. They win it 13-4 in 7 innings. We'll go through some things here real quick. Just of note, Payson Seymour now 3-5 on the season, 2-2 in the West Central Conference. Southeastern falls to 1-5, 0-4 in the West Central. Real quick scoring summary because this has been a long one. Southeastern got 3 in the first inning, basically all on. Basically, they just kind of kept moving the ball around, and there were mistakes behind them, and they ended up getting 3 in the first. They got 1 in the third. Now, in the second, Payson answered. They got 3 of their own, which was due to a couple of errors. And then in the fourth inning, third inning, kind of blew open. 7 for Payson there. Lots of errors in that inning by Southeastern. And then in the 5th inning, they got 3. And let's see. Then they got 3 more in the 6th to make it 13. Final score 13-4. Roland Zenley gets the win. A good start for him. He was pinch hit for in the 5th. If I remember correctly, the pitcher that came in was Sparks, Nolan Sparks, rather, in the 4th inning, and he got the save for Payson Seymour. So, again, 13-4 the final from Payson from Swice Field at Augusta Southeastern. I want to thank you very much for joining me. We'll get better with the camera switching, I tell you. I'll get better with that. Things went fairly well today, and I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, coming up Thursday, weather permitting, softball at Bowen Field. Southeastern hosts Beardstown. I hope to have you on board then. This is Phil O'Neill from Furious Rally Sports saying so long. We'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.